And now, Minion Works presents Freelance Heroism.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Deese.
And I'm Rachel.
And we're here to say thank you to our wonderful listeners, our quarantined captive audience. We're going to try to, get through this intro with some levity, some haha. But really, though, everyone be safe, okay?
Yes. Wash your hands.
On a serious note, wash your hands. Wash the inside of your butthole with a sponge.
Oh.
Small, go around the outsides. That's where it'll get you, where you least expect it. Okay, Rachel.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us about our producer tier patrons?
I would love to. Our producer tier patrons are Chris Deeds, Chris Sones, Christopher Hildebrand, Orient_Tiger, Ario Teabaggin, Mo Walker, Rebecca, and Breakmeister. Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah, really. Thank you guys for helping us make a better show for everyone out there. Everyone give them a big round of applause. We haven't got that noise right. We're going to have to get some audience sound or something. So, Rachel, how is the Animal Crossing?
It's so good. I'm so happy that it's finally here. I finally get to play it. Some of my friends who I would not have pegged them for Animal Crossing people got it, and they were messaging me, and they're like, I love this game, and they were asking me stuff about it, and I was like, well, you do this, and also, you can sell all these weeds for, a small amount of money, or...
You're going to sell weed for money?
Wow,
Animal Crossing's come a long way.
You pick weeds in the game, and you can either just sell the weeds, but you get an umbrella recipe at the beginning of the game
for an umbrella
to make a leaf umbrella, and you make it out of 15 weeds, and if you craft the umbrella, you can sell it for more than the 15 weeds on their own are worth.
Yeah, a 15 weed sounds like about right to make an umbrella out of leaves.
Yeah.
You probably need to smoke a lot before that became an idea that you'd be on board with. Do you remember fucking Gilligan's Island?
I never saw Gilligan's Island.
Okay. Remember whenever you say you haven't seen something, we immediately go out and watch it so that you can have frame of reference. Just YouTube this one.
Okay.
Just YouTube some clips from this one.
It's about...
There's no fucking way I'm watching this shit.
It's about a group of people who go on
a 3-hour tour.
A boat tour, and then they get stuck on an island, and apparently no one finds them.
Yeah, they're they didn't go that far. They were on a 3-hour tour.
Yeah, that was always confusing to me. I was like, they have to be nearby.
No, I think that's the joke, is that they're idiots and they don't know how to get off this island. They have a professor and 2 rich people, and it's just God, cell phones were desperately needed in this time period. But the point I was going to get to was that in the first season, everything's sort of more dire, right? It's never dramatically legit, they get attacked by a bear or anything. Mm-hmm. It's just they're on an island and they have to try to make civilization amongst 6 people or whatever. Mm-hmm. And the people just is Marianne, who's just inexplicably attractive, in Daisy Dukes. Fucking a professor who is the worst professor. I don't know what he's a professor of. He's supposed to be a scientist, but come on. Mm-hmm. You couldn't find your way off an island. It's the science of boat still escapes him. Yeah, but then there's the skipper, a movie star who is this old posh lady.
Okay.
And then Mr. and Mrs. Howell, right? These rich fucks.
Okay.
Right? They're to the heirs to the, I don't know, prissy inbred fortune, whatever.
Okay.
Irrelevant.
Uh-huh.
But in the first season, everything's kind of silly. It's a goofy show, sort of Bewitched or any of those types of that era.
Okay.
And then towards the end, after a couple seasons,
mm-hmm.
it goes way off the rails, where they actually build things out of coconuts. Everything's made out of coconuts. At one point, fucking Gilligan is on a truck that he made
What?
out of I don't know, like palm leaves and fucking bamboo shoots and coconuts.
Is there like a hole cut out of the bottom so he can walk like Fred?
No, it's a combustion engine. Right.
Why wouldn't they make a boat with an engine?
I swear to God that was the first thing I thought of. You can make a boat. Not only that, but you'd think that the boat that they got there on is still there.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it presumably just needs a patch.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
Not to mention the fact that I'm pretty certain they probably could have just swam to the fucking coastline.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know where we were going with this.
I don't know where you were going with
but
this.
I think the idea was that they made a combustion engine vehicle out of coconuts, and that's sort of the same thing as you building an umbrella out of leaves. I think that's where I was going. Also, didn't they say it's like what is the island called in your game?
You name it.
No, I mean they say it's like a getaway or a...
Oh, it's like they call it a deserted island.
But there's like a million people on it, right?
Well, you like go there with a bunch of people and they're like, all right, we're on this deserted island. Now we're going to build a store and a museum and everyone's going to put up houses.
Nobody wants to build a flare. Don't they have an airplane?
Yeah, no, there's there's a dock with an airplane. You can go visit other islands. Yeah.
There's a dock.
Yeah. Well, you're there like on a
deserted island.
You're there. Yes. Actually, there's 2 docks.
Oh, good. Not that one. We'll go to the good dock.
Yeah. The one where the plane is.
Yeah.
And you can go and visit like other islands.
You know what I found out is that they actually, when you play multiplayer, I was trying to like in the aggregate justify a way for me to play this game. And really what I wanted to do was to create a raiding party that would befriend people, get added to their island, and then cause as much chaos as I could before they'd remove me. Right. So I was thinking of like clever ways of like how could I get into people's islands and fuck them up, and I was like I would be friends with people, and my banner is gonna be like a Jolly Roger with crossbones, but with like a happy face in the middle. So like I am charming and happy and everything, and then I get there and I start chopping your fucking houses down. But it turns out they deactivate the axe when you go to someone else's island. Like they thought of what I was going to do.
Well, because that's what people did. Because before, when they had multiplayer in a different Animal Crossing game, people would do stuff like that.
Real recognize real, Nintendo. Real recognize real.
But I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad that it's finally here.
I need a multiplayer. I need a combat system.
But it's not going to happen with Animal Crossing.
Like there should be like if once you get everything, once you cap out everything, you can become a like necromancer and raise dead raccoons to fight your enemies. You want to see me 100% a fucking Animal Crossing game? I will do it. Oh. Yeah, that's a bummer though. I really wanted to get on board with this.
I don't foresee you playing Animal Crossing ever.
You know what? I was thinking like for the hype of it, I might have, but just right now, I just would prefer to save my money for the Xenoblade remake. and Bravely Default's coming. Oh, Bravely Default 2. I can't wait. I want that so bad.
I've been playing Octopath Traveler too, and that's really good.
Yeah. I
really like it.
Yeah. Who'd you start with?
I started with the cleric, and then I immediately went and got Cyrus.
That's smart.
I like Cyrus a lot.
Yeah, you need to get Therian too.
I just got the huntress lady with the pet. Yeah. I'm not sure.
She's really good
next.
later.
Okay.
She's really good in the late game. She's one of the better ones. Her and the alchemist dude.
Okay. I think the next closest one to me is the merchant.
Tressa.
I think so. I think that's the next closest one.
My main character uses that job. So like I had to make Kavir in the game, right? Because that's my archetype. So I went and got I started with the rogue because he can open all the chests and he can steal from people. So that gives me a distinct gear advantage. So you know those purple chests you can't open?
I haven't run into any of those yet.
But when you do, you won't be able to open them because you suck. But I can.
All right.
Right, and then you can just steal gear from people who are just standing around town. Like, everybody has something that's kind of useful.
Oh.
Yeah, and like you can just jack it from them. They don't even know they have it.
So after I befriend them, learn their backstory.
You just steal it from them before you even meet them. You can just. That was like one of my first things. Is like go to town and I just steal everything of value from everyone. Because they're not using it. Like this lady standing on the street corner in front of the church talking about she lost her fucking dumplings or something. Like, does she give a shit that the fucking broad axe that she has that deals crazy damage is no longer in her bag? She's not going to use that.
Well,
and if she was, she's going to use it for something weak because she's level 4. You know what I mean? Gives a shit what she has this power axe for.
Well, that's
It was a gift for me. It was just sitting and waiting.
Yeah.
I love that game. The game is so good.
It's very good. So I'm just doing Animal Crossing and Octopath during my quarantine days.
Yeah. Anyway,
why don't we go to this week's episode 99. Can't believe we've done 99 of these.
I know. Next episode. Ooh, 100. Actually, we're way over 100 at this point because of all the side episodes. But in the main line, almost 100.
Yes.
Also, the first episodes are really long.
That's true. Yeah.
The audio quality is bad and they're really long. I can't imagine why they're not more popular. It's like, hey, the audio quality is real bad. You want to listen to this for 2.5 hours? No thanks. Keeping those is... I look at my old comics that I posted, and I'm really upset with them. Right? But I leave them there because it shows that you're getting better, right?
Yeah.
It's like a demonstration.
Yeah.
That being said, I really, really question whether or not we should leave those ones up. Or guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, in any case, let's go to this week's episode, which is of much better quality than our long ago episodes.
Oh, God, yeah.
Episode 99, Wheelin and Dealin.
Wheelin and Dealin. You gotta know when to hold.
Oh, no.
Know when to fold 'em. Know when to put away the laundry that you done.
She always sounds like that. Or am I
suffered
not?
as your will commanded.
What are you...
I'm out here suffering the cold nights as your will has commanded.
Oh.
Victor is hysterical. I love that kid.
You know what? Yeah. You have suffered the... How many days have you been out here? Just one?
4.
4?
All the days.
All right, great.
He's been there for all the days.
I'm gonna.
Your servant has brought me water and bread each day.
That's
I think it's bread.
okay. Let's get you out of here.
Those are grim implications. I think it's bread. Whoa.
All right.
You think you would know if it was bread.
Is it like
how dark is your life that you don't know if something is or is not bread? You have broken this man. He's your reek.
No.
I'm the blood servant.
No.
Blood vassal.
Blood vassal.
I'm gonna unchain him. Can I do that?
Give him real bread.
God, this is weird.
Are we going to heal more people?
Yes, we are.
Your servant said that torture would come again. That I
Is
must suffer through it.
Is it really torture to help people?
When they are weak, yes.
Okay, but
The tenants, unless that is your will, then it is now my will, as I am your blood vessel.
it is my
The
will.
Dark Lord commanded.
That's what they say. It is my will that you. I hope you have protection from poison prepared, buddy. Because
I do not.
what? I told you to have that ready before I left.
Your orders were to have cures. I will have that ready.
Okay. Talked about this, Brendan.
I did not mean to receipt your anger. Punish me as you see.
It's a weird thing to say. Let's go help some people.
Don't kink shame. Don't kink shame that man, Rachel. You know that the only reason you're here is to scrape poop off of walls with your thumbnails. That is what you're here for.
You guys are the ones that left him alive.
All right.
Alive is a charitable term for what he's been up to.
Is this really living?
Live your truth. His truth is scraping poop with thumbnails. Dried, hardened fecality. Oh my god.
Portal feeder.
Oh, it's so gross. It's like he's been scraping a piece of charcoal with his thumb. That's what his nails look like. Yeah. That's why he can't tell the taste of bread. It's because his hands are covered in poo chalk.
What?
On the bright side, since it has been raining, he is clean-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's how I take a shower. Chain myself up in the yard and hope for it to rain.
All right.
It's Barovia. It rains half the time.
All right. First, I would like to take Brendan to the kitchen so he can wash his hands with soap.
All right.
With our patented poop soap. Made from real poop.
You get in the kitchen and he washes up.
All right. And now we're going to go to Blue Water Inn and help some people.
All right.
That's what I'm going to take him to the inn.
He's like, blue water? What does that mean? Isn't water always green and brown?
He follows you. As you guys enter, he shouts, "Bow before the mistress of blood!"
No, you don't have to do that, actually.
Man, I want that guy to be in the other game so bad. I want Brandon to be the guy who calls fucking Lichgate on stage every time.
He's your hype man.
Yeah, bow before the mistress of blood! Actually, we're going to be covering for the mistress of blood today. She had to go to the dentist. Remember, get your cleanings yearly, bi-yearly if possible.
Great. So we walk in.
Flossing is really metal.
Brendan shouts that, and then Adrian's immediately like, "No, you don't have to do that."
The whole tavern stopped and looked. I mean, all the noise stopped. The bar stopped. Everyone just stopped and
You don't have to do that. That's not necessary.
Oh, even Father Lucian, mistress.
Father Lucian leans over. Do I want to ask?
Yeah, you definitely want to ask. Just not right
all
now.
Right.
So where have you been piling up the dead bodies?
We have 6 of them in the church that are down with
the sickness.
Yeah. I was trying not to go there.
Then one of them was fine, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Ooh!" And he collapsed to the ground. He came down with the sickness.
Right when he said, "Ooh," the blood just started spraying.
Yeah, and then his body hit the floor.
Yep.
And we just let him. Somebody made a joke on the internet. I saw a meme or a clip of someone's post, and it was like, "What if it's raining men and let the bodies hit the floor are about the same event from different perspectives?" And I was like, "That's fantastic."
Oh God.
Anyway.
Yeah, that really makes you think.
Yeah, but not too hard.
Oh no, I'm pondering the hell out of that. That's really 2 different perspectives.
Yeah.
That's gonna keep me up tonight.
It shouldn't probably.
It will.
It probably shouldn't. You should probably.
It probably shouldn't, but it will. That's okay.
Alrighty. So, Erwin's like, "Professional, how can we help you?"
How many of you have been drinking this new wine?
Most of the town?
Can I see the crate that it came in?
Sure. He takes you to the back. He starts to open up. There's about 6 crates they haven't opened.
I'm going to
4
back
they'd
up a
have.
little bit. I'm going to back up.
The 4 crates are open that are open.
Okay. There wouldn't happen to be any type of yellow sash or ribbon, would there?
Yeah, actually, when you pop the crate, it said it was written on the ribbon, "Please enjoy. Sorry about the lateness. Here's an extra few crates."
Right. You don't happen to remember all of the yellow ribbons on everything, do you? From last week?
Ah, fuck! Erwin just not shit puts his head down.
Yeah, you just
How much-
served poison to an entire room of people, and you're happy about it.
This is election time. Can we not tell anyone?
Are you trying to get elected?
Dude, Victor ain't gonna.
You want to be
run.
the big bird on Sesame Street?
Damn straight. Victor's dead ain't around no more.
If you honestly think that poisoning all of your constituents.
That wasn't the plan.
No, I don't think it was a plan, because that would be a terrible election strategy. Poison all the people, and then they'll vote for you.
Well, at least the ones left would. Not the
No,
point.
they wouldn't. They would not. I think that's the point. All the people who want to drink with you, who would likely vote for you, are now on the floor dead, and all the other people who didn't want to drink with you are still alive.
So why aren't they not? I mean, we've all drinking, and only 6 have gotten sick.
Only 6 have gotten sick. Fantastic. Okay. Are you still serving out of the first crate?
We actually opened 4 crates. We have 6 we haven't opened.
Okay. The people who are drinking, I'm assuming they didn't go through an entire crate of wine in one day.
No.
Right. So that means they all came out of the first crate, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, of those people who got sick, what do they have in common?
They live in Vallaki?
Were they old? Were they young? Were they male? Were they female?
All male.
All male.
The women really haven't come into the tavern lately. I mean,
were they older?
All different ages.
Okay. Hold on. I'm going to walk out into the tavern, and I'm just going to look around the room. Is there a pretty good mix of people here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna point to a young woman, an old woman, a young man, an old man, and then just one random person as a
all right.
All of you drinking wine, correct?
Yeah.
You've all drinking the
Red
new
Dragon
wine.
Crush. Yeah.
Perfect. Come with me.
They go with you.
All right. We're gonna go into the back of the bar. I'm gonna sit them all down in chairs so they're all
right.
lined up and facing me. Right. Young man, young woman on the left, old man, old woman on the right.
All right.
Okay. And then the weird guy can kind of just stand in the middle or whatever.
All right.
You've all drank the wine. When did you start drinking?
I think we've been in here every day. Well, the guys have, not the women.
When did you start serving the wine out of the first crate?
2 days ago?
2 days ago. 2 days for a poison? I'm going to think immediately about my knowledge of poisons. What poison has a delayed effect?
You remember an old one that requires an incubation period, but it normally triggers with a certain food or something else. There's another trigger to it.
What did the people order for food when they were getting sick, before they got sick?
We're serving the same. I mean, we don't really have a lot of meat, so we're serving what we catch critter wise. I mean, it's been the same stuff since you guys got here, in the beginning.
Have you guys eaten at the tavern?
Tavern, not really. Mainly just came for the alcohol. I mean, we kind of don't have a lot of money. We got money for the alcohol, but we'd rather eat at home.
Okay, I'm gonna poke my head out into the bar. Anybody who's drinking the wine, you guys eat here?
One guy's like, yeah, always eat here.
I'm like, hey, random, go in there. You.
All right.
Here.
They switch out.
Okay. Now I'm gonna sit them all down and we're like, how have you been feeling?
At night, some killer headaches, but besides that, nothing.
You're an alcoholic. That's what that is. Well, we're not certain what's gonna trigger it. So I think the only thing that we can do is to have you guys each, one at a time, eat something random and
All right.
observe. Bring me a sampler, like a sampler platter.
Erwin comes back with a few different cuts.
This is just an elaborate ploy on Kavir's part to try all the appetizers without paying for them.
Yeah, I do this at Applebee's too.
So comes out. You're like, okay, well that's raccoon, that's pigeon, that's quail.
I'm gonna look at the bartender and be like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Dude, we don't have cow.
No
dude.
wonder nobody eats food here.
We don't have
serving raccoon
That's
meat.
possum.
Solid.
We don't have. He's like, the hunting dried up when the wolves came.
All right,
We haven't had actual decent meat in a while.
I'm gonna observe the other crates. I'm gonna open all of the other crates, and I'm gonna look for a letter, for notification, for clues. I'm gonna roll investigation.
All right.
27.
27. All right. As you look through the crates, the ribbons all say the same thing, except that you can feel the stitches underneath. They're not stitched normal. It's actually someone like spelled out something in the stitches.
Okay. Gonna read that.
Mm-hmm.
Gloved hands, by the way.
Of course.
I know this person.
See you soon. I have the antidote.
All right. What about the thread? What kind of thread is it?
It's a black thread on the yellow.
Okay. I'm gonna do
Every eye
Ugh,
is
A heart. It's dotted with a
No.
heart.
probably dotted with the I.
2 lines.
Every I has two lines.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a reference to the number 2, and it's an I. The site number 2 is the site. Okay, so I'm going to observe the thread. I'm going to use the same investigation to observe the thread and know if it's a common thread from here or back home.
It is from Barovia.
Okay. Now, I'm not too familiar with the sewing practices. I'm going to ask the 5 people in here. I'm like, any of you seamstresses? Seams people?
The one lady's like, yeah, I am.
Hey, look at that. I don't have to grab another person. Enjoy your appetizers.
Proudest dressmaker in town.
I'm going to...
I remember you guys from the tea party.
Fantastic. Isn't cool how small a world it is?
Well, I remember her from the tea party. Where's that nice countess that you brought, Miss Adri?
She was eaten by a crocodile. I'm going to...
That sounds terrible. What's a crocodile?
It's a bear with wings.
Holy fuck.
I'm going to pull the hair back on every person here. I'm going to pull their hair back and look right here.
All right. You look, no numbers.
I'm going to wet my thumb and try to rub away any makeup or powder.
No makeup or powder.
Adri,
Yeah.
One of the guys is like, you haven't bought me dinner yet.
go lick your thumb and wipe away behind everyone's right ear.
What?
Do it.
Why?
Go. Just go and look for numbers. Chunikote.
Seems weird.
Chunikote's here, right?
Oh, I might as well be.
Hey, I need you to check behind everyone's ear. Make sure to rub it with your thumb. Right ear. Look for numbers. A tattoo.
Okay.
And we're just going to check everyone in the bar.
Okay. I'm going to go up to Kabir and look behind his right ear.
No, if not, of course me. Other people.
You see a
Well, you're
behind
people.
Kavir's here.
Say what?
You see a tube behind Kavir's ear.
I'm gonna make sure I get my thumb all slobbery and wipe
Get
at it too.
the fuck out of here. Go check the other people.
You said everyone.
You're right. You caught me. Okay, grab the other ones.
Ooh.
I'm checking the people in here. I'm also checking what's his name? Irwin.
All right.
All right.
I'm apologizing to everyone that I'm checking.
I'm just going up to one and say, just go play along. It's Kavir.
Try to make sure.
Adri, what's your passive perception?
That would be a 19.
All right.
Keep an eye on the door. Anyone who tries to force themselves out, you can stop investigating and go check them out.
So.
Well, Adri, would you like me to mind the door while you check people?
He's at anything to get away from licking everyone's ears. Like thumb rubbing.
Dude, he's a wolf, man. He likes to sniff their butts.
You could probably use a sponge, I guess. That would work too.
All right, I'm going to stand by the door. Adri, I'll cover you, dear.
Okay.
So, most of the guys don't mind Adri's going around checking.
It's weird.
Hey, let me tell you what I think about your footsteps.
So.
Oh, my God.
A lot of people give her weird looks.
I feel like Adri's probably used to people giving her weird looks. Like, so much so that that's, like, how people normally look at her is by giving her a weird look.
I mean, the weirdest comes from Brendan because he can't see shit.
Well, he's going to wait at the bar. I'll tell him, Brendan, you wait at the bar.
He's like, is this it? Just wait where you're at, Brandon. You won't know.
Nick looks at him. The mistress disapproves of your behavior.
No.
These kids were the best adoption.
You just kind of, you don't see it at first, but eventually Brendan's head's just kind of like down, like, fuck.
All right, so I'm checking people. I'm apologizing to them, and then checking them for tattoos.
Wait a minute. If they're from the mirror, check both ears.
Start over.
I was like, what the hell?
Sorry.
I don't know how it works on the mirror.
I'm gonna go check between behind Kabir's left ear now.
No, there's nothing there.
Lucian's like, what are you up to, Mr. Professional?
Turn your head.
He does.
And check behind his ears.
I never thought we'd be this close.
We're not.
I mean, thought we were friends, but
look, there's a mark certain professional people have.
Oh no, there's more professionals.
Well, yeah, there's loads of them. 100 at any time.
I mean, like more in Barovia?
Probably. We wouldn't notice them. Any person that's close enough to check behind your ear means that you've allowed them to get that close. Normally, we keep our hair longer to cover it. We use makeup or some sort of like earring or something to draw attention away from being able to look for it. But if you know where to look, then that's where it is. Any person that knows that we're checking should try to make a dash for it.
Mm.
Keep that quiet.
No, definitely. But now I'm regretting talking Victor out of taking his skeletons off the guard duty.
Well, the skeletons weren't really going to cause much of an issue.
No, but they probably would have killed the people carrying the wine, man.
Well, the people delivering the wine might not have known there was a problem. I mean, how I would go about doing it would be if I was going to poison a bunch of wine, I would, but I'd poison it at the source.
I need to send a carrier pigeon to Barovia.
I don't know if the pigeon will make it either. I'll be honest with you.
Well, I got to send something there, a letter there somehow.
This area is not prepared.
Because once the carriage left us, it went there.
Oh.
I can cast sending.
Your friend Bluggered's there, right?
Yeah.
Probably the best idea. Let him know not to accept it.
And they'll hold the delivery people.
Sounds good.
So has anybody made a break for the door?
Nobody's made a break. The tavern seems to be just Barovian locals. No one marked.
So we have searched everyone.
Yeah.
What about the sick people? I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm going to dash over and check out the sick people, because that would be a perfect way to eliminate yourself from speculation. I'm going to get over there and be like, hi, I'm a doctor. I'm going to just like turn their head over and rub their ears.
As you're working on the first two, one bolts through the door.
I'm going to dash after this motherfucker.
It's a new kind of acupressure treatment.
Yeah, it's called Get Fuckedology.
You overtake him in one round.
Right. And then I'm going to I don't want to kill him. And I will explode a low-level professional. I don't have a way to heal him. Look at these problems. You get too high level and all of a sudden people start exploding. I have that side note. I have that problem in Diablo now, where I used to bleed the goblins that run away, the treasure goblins, so that they drop more loot. But now every time I make contact with them, they just eviscerate. They blow up into a pile. So I can't do that anymore. Yeah, I'm going to overtake them.
I have more cure spells.
I'm going to hit him with a sneak attack.
All right.
26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, I'm going to go for a low blow on his legs. I'm not targeting any particular fucking whatever, just I'm going to do my double slash.
Okay, on his legs.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it. 46 damage.
All right. Luckily, we're not playing with the variant mass damage rules, because he would have failed a DC 15 con check, and that would have been an instant kill.
Well, let's just say that I wanted to.
He still has 4 hit points left. He's alive.
Okay.
But you crippled his legs.
Good.
He is not going anywhere. You did so much damage, you hamstringed him.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look behind.
He goes down hard, like a field runner doing hurdles, and just hits the hurdle and wipes out.
I'm gonna wrap a rope around his neck, and I'm going to drag him back to the church. I'm keeping an eye out for anyone else who's trying to get out.
Okay.
And I'm like, look, man, I'm the teacher. You don't run from the teacher. I'm the long arm of the law, bitch.
You hear a crunch in between his teeth.
I'm going to punch him in the stomach and reach my hand down his throat.
Give me a dex check.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Okay, fucking fantastic. 27. Bitch, give me that pill.
You get most of the pill. He doesn't get enough to kill him.
I'm like, oh, it's going to suck for you. Because you know what this pill does? It slowly eats away at your kidneys and your organs on the inside, and it's going to start to burn. And the only way to fix it, I know how to fix it. Only the top 10 do. And guess what? I'm number 2. You're not getting away from me, son. I teach people like you how to do this.
He said you say that.
Yeah, I would. And I'm going to tighten the rope and drag him back into the church with his bloody legs, leaving a line behind him.
He's gagging the whole way as you choke and drag him.
Good. You know, it reminds me of a time where the professionals, and I'm going to like rant at them the whole time I'm dragging them. We were good. We used to help people. We used to solve the types of crimes that nobody could solve. And I'm going to bump him into the door as I go to drag him into the church. But you youth, you kids, don't get it. You guys think that it's about money and that it's about wealth, but it's about your reputation. And I'm going to bump him into the pews of the first row of seats. I'm like, you never learn. You get taught, boom, and I'm going to hit him again. We're like, by who's in charge? And unfortunately for us, this is a dark time. And I'm going to bump him into the third one and keep dragging him. You kids, the only way you'll learn, boom, into the fourth one, is to be instructed. Well, luckily for you, class is in session, and then I'm going to drag him and bump him into the rest of the pews. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm
He's
gonna.
gagging too much to cry in pain.
Professionals don't cry.
When he finally gets the breath, he's like, "What's a professional? I'm a sight."
You're barely anything. I'm gonna flip him over. I'm gonna check behind his ears to see if my theory is accurate. Do they have a tattoo?
On the other side.
Yeah. Is it a number?
Yeah.
What's this guy's number?
It's in Roman numerals.
Right.
Or what would be Roman numerals. Number 88.
88. Fucking embarrassing. I'm going to take the rope I was choking him with. I'm going to tie off his legs so he doesn't lose too much blood. What are you here
I can't
for?
wait for Father Lucian to come back and find this trail of blood you left in his church.
Yeah, me neither. I guess comedy's the same no matter which side you're from.
So,
Why'd they send you?
expendable.
Boy, that is an understatement.
I volunteered to bring death on the enemy.
Right. You must hate yourself.
Be the one to see your eyes want to tell you you lost.
Is this what losing looks like? Me standing over you with no legs?
I'm not the one who's finishing you.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. You've heard of me, right?
He spoke of you.
Oh, the other me. I hate to tell you, man. Everyone's born with a lottery. You're never sure where you're going to be born at, what country, or under what king or queen. But you lost. There are two of me. You had a 50-50 shot to be born and instructed by the greatest professional that ever lived. And you lost. That's unfortunate. What's your name?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. How long you been a site?
3 years.
Oh. So if you're 88, it's been 3 years. Probably a high turnover rate for your guys' profession, huh?
Well, when you wiped out half of them.
Hmm?
You wiped out a good number of us back a little bit ago.
Yeah. That's true.
So he brought more.
Yeah. You guys are top tier soldiers. You thought that by being one of the sick, you could dodge detection. Solid play.
Couldn't get the old man to turn his back on his wine.
No, and you knew that he'd bring you somewhere safe, somewhere where you could observe who was being sick as they were getting sick.
Nah, 12 said to kill Lucian.
12. You know, she's from my side.
She's now on ours.
Yeah. Boy, that is not true. You have to know that. She's not on anyone's side. She's on her side. That's why she's not in the 10. She's been here longer than I have.
We obey the 2.
Why is he 2? Is there a 1
Well,
over here?
Technically, he's 1 now.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it just for you. I'm going to give you a chance to flip on your comrades.
Bite me.
No, I wasn't expecting you to say yes now. Clearly not now. If you flipped now, I wouldn't have taken you.
I ain't flipping shit.
Oh, you're already spun.
I'm dead man talking. I ain't recovering from this injury.
No, you totally will.
I'll kill myself.
Yeah, that worked out well the first time.
Like you said, you're in the 10.
come with me. I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna drag him
And
back.
I'll let you live, sappy hero shit.
I'm gonna drag him back to my lab where he can't lie.
So you drag him back through town, trail of blood, back to the tavern.
No, back to.
Yeah, back to the tavern. You guys are in there. You guys have checked everyone. Kavir bailed out quick. Lucian's just casting as many cure spells or poison things as he can.
I just imagine Adri's sitting back at the bar with Brendan after checking everyone, and it's just like cuts to her in the middle of a story, and she's like, "So I was really young when my mom taught me how to fight. I was only like, I don't know, in my like 40s or 50s, and one day we just got a bunch of like old blunt weapons, and we just spent all summer practicing fight." And she's just like, just like telling this story to Brendan while he's sitting there.
He just keeps hitting his head against the table. Mistress?
You don't have to call me that.
I do everything you say, yet I displease you.
You're doing really well listening.
But you just hit his head again.
You're doing really well listening. He was like, yeah, well, that's all I can do.
Nick's like in the window. Yo, the boss man's dragging a guy with his legs chopped off.
What?
There's a whole blood trail from the temple. You're downstairs. There's a what?
Oh no.
Lucian runs out, looks, sees Kavir just dragging him. Looks at Kavir, looks at the trail, doesn't say a word, and just walks back to the temple.
Okay.
His problems begin and end with a mop. He'll be fine.
All right. Come on, Brendan. Let's go see what's happening.
Yeah, let's go see.
You hear a jingle in your pocket.
Me?
Yeah, as you go to step outside.
In my pocket?
Mm-hmm.
I'll check.
You get pricked on a needle in your pocket from a ring.
Oh no.
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
That is so good.
Wow.
Man,
that would have been really good.
Rachel. You are so unprepared to deal with professional shit.
I
so
know.
funny.
Adri's
reaches in her pocket and
unprepared.
gets stuck immediately.
Adri's completely unprepared.
You find a small ring in your pocket with a silver dove on it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna look at it and look back in the tavern.
Tavern looks the same.
Is there anything written on it? Or like
Mm-mm.
etched in it? No. Okay. Put it back in my pocket. I don't want to wear it because it might be cursed. I just want to carry it around with me. Okay. Come on, Brendan.
Nick's like, do I gotta stay with you, old man?
Who?
Lucian. Mr. Kavir said I had to stay with him when he was in the tavern, but he's no longer in the tavern.
Go.
I can take Brendan back for you.
No, you guys are mean to Brendan.
I would never.
You would. Don't lie to me.
Miss H, would we ever lie to you?
Yes. You guys do it all the time. I live in a house full of liars.
Please note, Chunicote does not live in that house.
What's hysterical to me though is that if she were like hanging out with all the bards, got an apartment with them, she'd still be living in a house full of liars.
Right?
And loots and liars. Which is what we have in our house, loot and liars. Fantastic.
All right.
The parody is crippling.
Go check on Father Lucian.
Great. I'm gonna go clean up mop again. Shrugs his head, just walking that way. Victor never had to go mop the church.
I'm gonna take Brendan with me to go see what exactly Career is doing.
All right. Chillicote?
Man, I don't even know. Honestly, man, I'm about ready to start drinking that wine myself.
No. What?
What? It's poisoned.
Wow. I guess I'm gonna go see if I can figure out what's going on with Kavir and his legless pal.
All right. So, Kavir, you make it back to the house.
Okay. When I drag dude back into the house, I'm going to make sure not to overline my chalk. I'm going to drag him around so that the blood doesn't break the chalk lines.
You get him into the lab.
Okay. Oh, I just
and you're not going across any chalk things you've driven with the blood trail.
That was very important.
Very, very nice to get around all your chalk trails.
So
which is kind of hard.
Once I'm down there, I realize that he is probably losing blood. So I did install that wheel, right? That steering. I'm going to tie him.
Oh, fuck.
To the wheel.
I've seen this shit in Vikings.
And then I'm going to spin him upside down so he doesn't lose any more blood out of those legs.
Is this when I come into the lab?
You come to the lab as he's, starting the Viking torture technique.
No, it's not a rack. I'm just trying to keep his blood in balance, right? So, I do it like this, but I don't want to leave it too long because he'll go into shock. Then I'll spin him around again. So I'll just keep the blood moving back and forth.
Spin me around, baby.
Do you want me to heal him?
Not particularly.
Okay. What are you doing?
This is a dark sight member.
Oh.
He pretended to be one of the sick people.
Oh, okay.
Right. Did you find any more down at the tavern? Probably not.
No.
He sees Adri. Goes back to Kavir. She wants her dead.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't even met her.
The bard said she can't be touched.
Yeah, well, she's not going to listen. So what's going on?
The other you said the bard could kill her if she doesn't.
Yeah. Well, they sound like a real cohesive unit over there. I'm going to light up my pipe because I'm smoking a cigarette right now and it makes the role play easier. So, Mr. 88. What do you know?
He keeps his mouth shut.
Wow, that sucks. I'm going to spin the wheel.
Ah!
I'm going to let it spin for a minute. Okay.
I know I hate you.
That's true. I'm going to stop the wheel. And then I'm not going to ask him a question. I'm going to turn back and I'm going to say, so what's going on? What happened in the tavern? Just everyone was okay?
Everyone was okay. I told Nick to follow Father Lucian. So he went back to his church.
Right.
I found a ring in my pocket.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind?
It's silver, and I'll take it out of my pocket and get pricked with the poison needle that's on it. And then I'll come and show it to him.
A dove.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that hold some family significance?
I think it was. Does Adri know that was her mom's nickname?
I believe so. If she's caught enough Lucian's
She got the
songs.
necklace.
Oh, that's right.
She got the songs and journals.
Yeah, that's right. Ludo would call my mom his dove.
How old does the ring look?
It's definitely not from this century.
Right. There you go. Maybe it's a wedding ring.
They weren't married.
Maybe it was a promise ring.
Maybe
it was a I boned you one time ring. Well, shit, I don't know what elves call it.
Twitter page.
Yeah, share that to your followers, motherfucker. You famous Twitterista.
Adri gets really red. Even that kind of joking about her mother. She just gets really embarrassed. Like I don't.
Mom said never have sex. That's how you got here, right?
We didn't talk about
The boneyard. That's what we call it.
that's not
We call it the boneyard.
what? Rolling insight. I don't believe him.
He's telling the truth.
28. No, it's not.
They call it the iron bone.
I don't know why I have it though. Like
It's probably dropped as a message. Hey, number 88. What are your thoughts on the on this ring?
There's an extremely pissed off bard that it's missing.
I'm gonna grab one of the spokes on the wheel. I'm like, I just installed this. It can spin for days.
Fuck me.
Well, no. I'm a leg man.
If I had it, I'd stick it up your ass.
Your leg? If you had your leg,
My
you'd stick it on my
shoe.
ass? This is really about that guy from Rachel's work, huh? Oh, I won't take my leg. I'm like, oh, okay, stop.
you said that a bard is mad that it's missing?
Yeah. Somebody stole it from him. He thought it was 12. She denied it.
So they're together now?
Who?
The bard and 12.
No. He doesn't like her. The bard's working with the site.
Why would he
gonna-
do that?
I don't know.
He's biting his tongue.
I'm going to spin you. I'm going to spin the wheel.
Fuck this. Fuck wheel.
All right, I'm going to stop it. Want to give us a little more information?
Something about some plan they have. He's dizzier than shit. His eyes rolling around.
Where's 12?
She doesn't leave the site side.
And where are they now?
Last I saw was the winery.
The winery. Okay. Adri,
Yes.
this guy's got some pain in his stomach from trying to take some poison. Can you cure poison?
I can do it twice, and then I cannot cast any more spells today.
What about healing?
I can cast healing up to 3 times at different strengths, but after I cast 3 spells, I'm tapped out.
Can you cure his poison and then heal him?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll take a rest and we'll prep up for our ride out to the winery tomorrow.
Okay.
Sound fair?
Yes. So I will.
Can you heal someone while they're spinning?
I'll have to touch him.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll hold off on your spin.
So I'll cast Protection from Poison, which cures 1 poison condition. And then I will cast Cure Wounds at 1st level.
Will that regrow legs?
Mm-mm.
No. He does get 13 hit points back, though.
It'll pretty much seal the wounds.
Oh.
Healed his knees.
Oops.
He kind of just looks down on his knees. And they're not bleeding anymore. He looks up.
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no
He
leg.
just pukes for being spun so often.
Step back.
You puked in my lab.
You shouldn't have spun me.
I'm gonna spin him again.
Ugh.
And I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it with him upside down. And I'm gonna and you said you wouldn't flip.
I fucking hate you.
That's true. But you'll grow to like me. Takes time. Ask anyone.
Not a chance.
Some of us still haven't gotten to like him. Oh.
Says Chunikote's voice booming through the building that he's standing outside of.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go rest unless you need me to help you with anything else.
Nope. I think I'm gonna sleep here.
Okay.
I'm gonna clear off my desk. I'm gonna lay on top of it. I'm gonna hang my head off the side that's facing towards him so that we can talk.
Looks you. He begins to sing
Okay.
really badly.
I don't care. If it goes on for too long, I'll handle it. But you spin me right round, baby, right round on a wheel that you installed earlier today.
Eventually, he passes out from blood to the head.
Okay.
Being upside down.
Then I'll flip him back around.
All right. Chunikote, Victor, and Calypso come walking back in from the graveyard outside of town. Victor looks up. Hey, you're back.
Yes. I see you've met my friend.
They both kind of glare at each other. They're like, yeah, we met.
So we're not getting along, are we?
She's down. The pipsqueak doesn't want to share the graveyard.
Well, we can talk about that, my dear. I am still curious to hear more of your views on that.
We're both necromancers. The graveyard's big enough. Victor's like, mm-mm.
Oh, Victor. You were never taught to share?
Only child. He smiles, walks in.
I'm just going to growl at him a little bit.
He jumps.
Now we're going to share and be nice, aren't we?
He looks back.
This is where you say yes.
Yes.
Smart ass. I cuff him upside the head.
She's like, where did you learn that golem spell? He's like, not telling.
Well, if you want to learn a spell from him, you should offer him one of yours in return. Don't you feel that would be fair?
I thought I knew everything, but then he pulled some bullshit out of the ground and this whole crypt thing came up. Smashed all my skeletons.
Now, Victor, would you want me to smash all your stuff?
She smashed my skeletons first.
You did?
We were kind of having a skeleton battle for the graveyard. Yeah, those tombstones aren't in the same place they were.
All right. The two of you are going to go correct the tombstones, and no one is going to go in the graveyard anymore. And if you want raw materials, we'll get them somewhere else.
She's like, all right, cool. Walks out. She's like, you're giving up that easy? I ain't fighting Wolf, man. You're on crazy.
Perhaps I am, dear. But this is what I'm asking you to do.
No,
I can
Victor said he wasn't crazy. He wasn't going to fight you. He was just going to do what you said and left.
I can certainly make sure that you have plenty of raw materials.
She's like, all right, I'm going to the pipsqueak. We'll fix it.
I appreciate that. And I do wish to speak with you more on your views.
Anytime.
I appreciate you. I find it enlightening.
She kind of has this bounce to her step as they walk.
I'm just shaking my head. I feel like I'm teaching the young ones here. Oh.
Victor's like, you got to tell me about that trail of blood, though, when I get back.
Well, you can speak with Kavir about that. I'm sure he'll give you a much more entertaining version. You know how he gets.
Victor nods.
I usually don't leave much of a trail when I'm doing that. Well, get to it now.
They scuttle off to go fix it.
Thank you. Ugh.
So where is everybody?
Chinacote is currently praying to God that he's sterile and never has children.
Boy, I need that backstory. I can't wait to listen to this. I am laid on my desk, resting near the.
He's passed out on the wheel.
Yeah.
Adri?
Adri's gonna go to her room and look at
Dodge
the
the chains.
step over the chains, and look at the ring for a little while, before she does her meditation.
Yeah, if it's that late in the day, I'm just going to turn into.
All right.
I can loan you a book about the boneyards.
Is it illustrated?
Yep.
Adri, you get a message
You get a
in
message?
your mind?
Oh,
Like the ring?
did you steal this?
From the other me.
Why did you steal it?
He broke my coffin.
Oh, well, are you
I like how that was enough. Yeah, okay, I get it.
are
Ma'am.
you nearby?
Yeah,
I have something for you.
I can't come in.
I know you can't come in. I'll meet you somewhere.
He's hovering outside your window, just like in real life.
I'm like on top of the roof.
Dear God.
He's laying flat down on top of the roof. You know, Kavir's put some holes up here.
Yeah, there's some in my room too.
What do you mean there's some in your room?
You drill.
That peeping Tom.
No, it's not like that.
So you think.
Tom, do you know I have like prosthetic boobs on a rack in the other room, right?
Yeah.
They are so believable. They are lifelike as fuck. I'm just saying. Peeping is not my business. Well, I mean it is, but not in that way.
All right. I'm gonna go outside so we can see him.
Right. The vampire protection grid was set up so that we could bypass it by walking outside. Solid.
Well, I can't invite him in.
If I knew all of the things that you did to break our
Have you met
secret-
Adri? Really? Have you met Adri?
if I knew half of the things, if I knew you escaping out your bedroom window that one time, that was not canon.
Oh man, I could do that. Oh man, I'm so tempted.
I long for the days where she opened the window and climbed out. Do you know what I mean? On her 100 bedsheet rope that she made.
Yeah. He lowers a rope from the roof to your window.
Okay, I'll climb up.
I only drink blood for sustenance. Please join me on your rooftops. No, what?
I'll be fine. I will climb up the rope. Do I have to roll anything?
I'd ask for a strength check, but you seem to break everything.
I'm
when you
so
roll strength.
strong. Snap
Yeah.
the rope off.
You tied the rope up on the chimney and you just pulled the chimney down.
I need you and Hunter though to check the rope breaking on your giant forehead.
Maximum
I gotta-
weight capacity. Ages.
I got a 17 on my strength check.
All right. You make it athletics up.
Okay, great.
And pull the chimney down.
Kick that chimney down.
She just made our house a 1-story.
You
Do
kind of go for it.
How often do you hang out up here?
Not as often anymore.
Anymore?
God, this vampire is just like all vampires. It's just like a lethargic stalker. Like,
Nah, Strahd's enforced his will. I can't break it anymore.
break in anymore.
Break it.
Oh.
Sorry about last time.
That's all right. Who were you in the tavern?
The guy that ate the platter. I was random guy number 2.
Wasn't there like raccoon on that?
He
What's
eats
up?
people, Rachel. Jesus Christ. You think a raccoon's out of the wheelhouse for a guy who sucks the blood out of a person's face? He eats flesh for breakfast. He literally just like snags
normally,
baby from their bedroom and bites their head off like a carrot.
I normally prefer my meat a little less cooked, but yeah, that was me.
Ew. Well,
Yeah, I noticed you don't eat meat at all.
no.
We could change that.
No.
One quick bite and
What?
kidding.
No.
I don't eat meat at all either, and he tried to change me. Remember game? Was it game 3 or 4? He was putting down the flirt game. Sorry, I'm not here. Sorry.
It's part of your monologue.
He wishes he was here.
Kavir monologues himself to sleep every night. Well, I'm glad that you're here because I have a present for you.
Kind of gives you an odd look.
So I have which Ludo is that silver sword? Is that this Ludo?
Yes.
Okay. So I would have brought that up with me. So be like, here's your sword.
Keep it.
It's your sword.
Yeah, it's best I don't have silver right now.
Why?
Your friend's a wolf.
So
So if Strahd commands me, I have to attack. It's better I'm not equipped with what he's weak to. That's why I switched to the katanas.
That's why I'm going to crawl back down into my bedroom. Where I'm
Strahd had him in the castle.
well, when this is all done with, then you should take your sword back.
I will. It was Grimm's.
I don't know who that is.
An old ranger friend that used to run with me and your mom.
Oh.
He died fighting vampires.
Oh, that's so sad.
Good guy. Good hunter.
Yeah.
Wrote a song about him.
Well, I have another present for you.
All right.
So I will take out one of the Dove Dragonbone half friendship necklaces that I had made, and I will give him one half.
Where'd you get these made?
I killed the warlock, and he had this on him.
This is in the. He looks at the dove a lot closer.
See, I have the other half.
I thought this thing was broken years ago.
He was here, and I killed him, and then I threw his body down a snowy ravine.
Strahd took his soul. That's what Strahd meant.
He did say something about how he would be back, so
Strahd owns his soul because he broke the demon he serves broke Strahd's barrier. So in payment, Strahd asked for his soul. Strahd has a soul.
Oh, well.
Strahd can put it in any soulless body he wants.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I'll just have to kill him again.
I kicked him down the stairs once.
Oh. Well.
Motherfucker put me in Ravenloft, though. You deserved it.
Well, he was already dead when I threw him down a ravine, so.
Where'd you learn that special Elven you speak?
Oh, the other you taught me these really great battle cries. He said that they're ancient Elven. I don't know why Mom never taught them to me. And then Kavir heard me say some of them, and he taught me some more to say. I didn't know he knew ancient Elven.
Pat your head. Ancient Elven is a hell of a tongue to speak.
So, I don't know. Mom never spoke it.
Oh, she spoke it all right. She's not around you.
Oh.
She used to speak it in the boneyard.
Fuck those timing.
Jake just blew smoke. Jake just blew smoke out during that joke. It looked like he opened the doors of a DeLorean. That shit was like, welcome to the land of the future.
Oh God.
Great Scott!
We all saw it coming, but it just still hit hard.
Haha, bazinga.
So
Oh my God.
I like that phrase. I'm going to use it a lot. Bazinga.
you
Well-
have to beware the other me though.
What is he? He's working with the other ones.
From what Strahd has picked up from his spies, I'm not normally allowed out of his reach, and I'm supposed to be spying on them.
Oh.
Give it about a half hour or so, and I'll be in trouble. Strahd's back in full strength at Ravenloft. I don't know where he's been, but he's back in full strength back at the castle.
Hmm.
He's not happy about Rahadin, though.
What? We killed him.
Yeah. Rahadin's been with him since the beginning.
Well, he was a jerk. He killed like all of the female elves here, and now nobody will let me talk to all the remaining elves to be friends with them.
What the hell you want to talk to them any minute for?
Because
Didn't your mother teach you anything?
I want an elf friend.
No, not them. Dusk elves, no.
They seem really nice.
We're wood elves.
What?
Oh, you're half wood elf.
Don't teach her racism.
I don't want you around the Dusk elves
Why?
because they kill their own. You understand why all the females were killed?
Because Rahadin killed them.
Because that nice little guy that led you to the Amber Temple,
Mhm.
his sister was supposed to be Strahd's bride, and they killed her instead of letting her marry Strahd. Killed his own sister.
Well,
That was punishment from Strahd for.
Another point against the rest of the people of Barovia and not against Strahd. Right?
I gotta admit, that was the first one that didn't look like that arena girl you have.
Ah, yes. That old Irina from season 1 that we very infrequently talk to.
But no, it seems the other. And thank you for telling me about him. It's before I ran into him.
okay. I didn't know that I had brought him with me for a long time. So
Could have given me a heads up instead of me coming face to face with him.
I didn't know that he was gonna be problematic.
Well, I guess him and the other.
And it just seemed really cool to have two dads.
Wait a minute, two dads. I'm not sharing your mom when she comes back. If she
What?
comes back.
No. See, like I'm gonna bring back mom here, and then I'm gonna bring back mom in the other place.
Over my dead body, you're going back there.
You're already dead, so
I'm undead.
but technically you're like dead, so I can do it.
No, you can't. I'm your father.
I can though.
No.
I'm an adult. I'm 117 years old. I don't know
You
why
are
people
still a child.
I don't know why people keep assuming that I'm a child when I'm an adult.
Just because you hang out with adult humans doesn't mean you're an adult elf.
When I turned
Were you
100,
given your adult name?
Mom said that Lydens are given one name, and that is their only name. And also, when I turned 100,
your grandparents were dicks.
Wow.
also,
Our family was very poor and we couldn't afford a second name.
and when I turned 100, Mom said that I was technically an adult now. So I'm an
Your
adult.
mom never told you about ancient elven cuss words. I mean, battle words.
No, Mom said that there's no cursing in Elven.
Bless her soul.
Oh my God.
But no, it seems the other me and the other Kavir have had a plan all along.
To do what?
Not sure. Kill Strahd, take over.
Well, we're gonna kill Strahd.
I wish you luck. If I get in the way, you have to stop me.
No. You're not gonna get in the way.
The other one got out of Strahd's control by transferring through whatever realm thing you guys did.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. I can't break it without his death.
Well, it's a good thing that we're here to kill him. So you just need to hang on for a little while longer, and then you'll be fine.
Stay tuned for a few more episodes, and you'll be all right, pal.
He pats you on the head again. I wish things were that simple.
It is that simple. We just have to kill him, and then you'll be fine.
Outside of game, when he does get better, do you think he'll have to go apologize to all the families of people he ate to stay alive?
Not a fucking chance.
Do you think he'll go door to door and be like, I want to sing you a song about your family member that I disemboweled?
They tasted good. I dipped them in sauce.
They were delicious. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Ribs.
No, there's no ribs.
Oh.
You just want your baby back. Unfortunately, I can't give them back to you because I've eaten them. Murder baby back ribs. I want giraffe neck ribs. Barbecue sauce.
Good luck, though.
Thank you.
I have to go
Okay. Well,
before he realizes where I'm at.
all right. Well, it was nice to see you. And I will give you your sword back after we kill Strahd.
Sounds good. He gives you a wink and he fades into gaseous form as he lifts up into the clouds.
I hope I can climb back to my window.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh, no. Wait, which one's?
Strength.
Okay. Gonna be fine.
Wait. If you literally leave a rope tied around the roof coming down to your window, I'm going to lose my mind.
How am I supposed to?
You should have thought about that before your vampire dad coaxed you up on the roof. He murders people for fun. Or
and for sustenance.
Is there like a hatch to get to the attic?
You have to jump down and then walk through the front door.
Go through the chimney.
Walk through the front door.
Is the front door locked?
Probably not.
Sweet Jesus.
All right. Okay. So can I keep my roll because it's really good?
What is it?
A 19 on the die.
All right.
Okay.
So what does that come out to totally?
So what? This is an acrobat because I want to untie the rope and then.
Hold on, she's gonna do a superhero landing.
And then
jump. They always do
superhero landing.
And then jump down.
All right. So that's the roll.
Really hard on the knees.
So total, it's a 22.
Well.
Unless Evil Kavir is there to port and roll me a 1.
No, you hit a 22.
Okay.
I'm wheeling and dealing.
So.
That's the name of the episode.
You land roughly, safely. Though you split the stone on the ground that leads up to the doorway.
I will stone shape that back. With my
Someone buy this bitch a spell called door shape.
With my last spell slot, I will fix that stone. And then I will walk back in the house like totally nothing happened.
Yeah, you just teleported from your room to outside.
At this point, Victor and Calypso come walking up.
So it's like the sound of
see you
stone
jump.
cracking.
Victor's like, what are you doing on the roof?
Shouldn't you be in bed?
Tell him you were doing elf stuff.
We had to clean up the graveyard and we made a mess.
Talk about a boneyard. What? The boneyard? They were in the boneyard.
Ooh.
They were literally in the boneyard.
Oh, yeah.
Victor done Victor. Oh, no. Not in my house.
I was doing elf stuff. So, yeah.
Done? What's elf stuff?
Elf stuff.
I don't think she knows. Victor whispers back.
So, anyway.
Dude, a boy and girl necromancer walking out of the shadows is literally rife with comedy.
Isn't Victor like 10?
No.
12.
12.
Oh, never mind. I want to stop making jokes.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry. I forgot that he's like a professional, so I forgot he was a kid.
Does this Adri's gonna point at the stone that she just stone shaped fixed. Like, this looks how it did before, right? Like, if someone comes out of the house in the morning, they're not gonna look at it and immediately recognize that it's been changed.
Look down at it. By somebody, you mean him?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna notice.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
He notices everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna know you were talking to your dad.
Victor walks in. Hey, Brendan.
Scrape down that sidewalk with your thumbnails.
She says you failed. You need to clean the sidewalk.
I did not say that, Victor. Also, you chained him up?
He stops. Damn it.
Why would you do that to someone?
Are you serious?
Really?
Why would he chain a person up?
Wait, he's blind.
Where could he possibly have learned that from?
I don't chain people
At least
up.
I didn't throw him in a doorway and take him to church.
Literally right now have him in the basement, a guy in the basement, chained to a wheel. He literally is my understudy.
That's true.
I didn't throw a doll at him and
I didn't
throw
a
doorway
doll.
and
I didn't throw
drag
a
him
doll.
to church.
Okay. Look,
Yeah,
I have.
those denials stopped real quick because it started to be more applicable to her. I did not throw a doll. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Here, let me fix this. He comes out of Serena's room with the doll, throws it at Brendan. There. Now we're even.
I'm going to bed.
Hey, Brendan, you still gotta clean the sidewalk.
No, he does not. Brendan, you do not have to clean the sidewalk.
He's like, look, I'm so confused.
Brendan, go to bed.
I don't have a room.
He goes to the backyard.
That's not your bed.
Feature's like doing a happy dance as he walks up the stairs.
Do we not have a room for Brendan?
Oh, we do. Well, there's the one you told us to give him.
Okay.
We could put him in the prison with the crazy guy we don't check on.
I check on him. Somehow he was able to travel the realms. He traveled the mists. I want to know how.
I'm going to my room to meditate.
Is that elf things?
That's like, instead of sleeping, I meditate.
So you're the one who kind of walks around creepy at night around everybody's room?
It's not creepy, and I'm only looking to see if you guys are asleep still, because you take forever to sleep. And also, sleeping just looks really weird.
So you watch us sleep.
It's easy to take
Sometimes.
things from.
And I'm the creepy one?
That's
solid point, Victor. This kid has become a total professional. I love it. He gets it. Don't defend yourself. Point out other people's flaws.
I wanted Chinakote got a cabin.
all right. Adri's going to her room to rest.
The house quiets down for the night.
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you want to see our adventures in comic form, The Professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. And if you want to support us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we add them.
Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius as Master Kabir the Professional, Rachel Moore as Adri the Ducky Cleric, Jake Sipple as Chunikote the Lupine Loose Cannon, and last but not least, our DM and Dr. Midnight, David Walker.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week. In the meantime, the invoice is in the mail.
And music by me and Lichgate, my band.
I think it
That
would
guy
be...
says you never count your money while you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. First off, that's the worst advice I've ever heard. Always know how much money you have.
Uh-huh.
At any moment in a poker game, you need to know exactly how much money you have in order to calculate pot equity and how much you can bet and how much, like, if you're going to get blinded out, like how many rounds of blinds can you do? Like, don't listen to that fucking foghorn leghorn piece of shit. Just don't. Know how much money you have when you're playing poker at all times.
Okay.
Sorry. It makes me crazy whenever I hear that shit.